What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Real Nation Fishing, and we are on the water. Finally, it is Bass Opener, second tournament of the year for OKBT on the Tri Lakes. We cannot ask for a more beautiful morning than this. First tournament of the year did not go as I planned. Learned a lot of lessons for that. We prepped. It is a beautiful day to be living. It's a beautiful day to be fishing, and we are going to try and make the most of it. I've got two goals for today, and I really want to knock them off. First goal is we need to catch a limit. We haven't caught a limit yet in our any of the tournaments that we've fished. This is our third one, and I was one fish away in my first one, and then this year for the first tournament didn't do well either. So today, goal is catch an early limit, 5 fish, and then after that, see if you can get some bigger fish. I also want to aim to finish in the top 25% of the field. It's going to be tough given the caliber of anglers that are on this trail, and the fact that there's 133 or 35 people that are fishing the tournament today. Got ourselves a new action camera, also a wireless mic that I'll be testing out. Hopefully the audio is better and the quality is a little bit better. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna go catch them. We've got a bunch of stuff tied on. The water is glass right now. The first 2 hours, we're not gonna have a lot of wind. I'm really banking on that. The fish are active. I'm gonna have that top water up for a little bit, hoping to get a good bite with that, and take it one cast at a time. All right, 6 a.m. Time to get the lines in, baby. Let's do this. I'll let it sit there for a few seconds. Casting this popper around, just trying to cover some water. There's a weed bed underneath me here. Saw some fish on it. Wondering if they'll bite the top water. Do they want it fast? Do they want it slow? There we go. Not in the weeds. Get them out of the weeds. It is a scoreable fish, and it is on a bait that I had a feeling we would catch fish on right off the bat. All right, first fish, 15 and a half. Picture looks okay. Will they score? Maybe. Probably not. Nope. Too small. Oh, that's a good one. Felt decent. Oh, this one might be decent. Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, it's a good fish. That's the one we wanted. Not bad. Of course, we'll take it. All right, not bad. It's a good fish. I just gotta get this measured without losing it. He's not closing his mouth. It's not big, but it's definitely gonna help towards the limit. All right, this fish took forever to get measured. Just wouldn't play. 16 and a quarter. I don't think this fish, yeah, actually, I think this fish might be measurable. The little ones always give you the most problems. Thing with fishing and just tournaments in general, there's always going to be a struggle. And I think today's struggle is going to be measuring these damn fish for some reason. I think because my setup has changed a little bit. I used to be able to put the net right here, but I can't because of the live scope pole and the graph. But that's fine. We just need two more for a limit at a goal of a limit within 2 hours. That was a goal I came in with. Popper, I had a feeling would get me some. If the fish were active, I knew this was the best way for me to cover water and get some bites. I'm gonna keep working this popper. I feel like fish are just cruising around in here. We need the bigger fish. Like the fish I've caught are not tournament quality fish, but they'll get me a limit, which is always important, of course. But when and if we do get that limit, we're gonna have to focus in on some other spots. Live scope might come into play and go and try and catch some of these bigger fish. But for now, one fish at a time, we're gonna try and get our limit. I just know I can catch a limit quick on these little ones. Just under. Not the fish we want. That's a good one. Finally, man. Guess they want the popper. That is a good largemouth. Look at that, right in the mouth. So that's gonna help for our limit for sure. Kind of died down for a little bit. Came around this side where I thought I would definitely get bit. Moved up a little bit shallower, and they're still hitting the top water. Tried a little bit deeper with like a Ned rig and a jig. Nothing really. A popper bite is still going, I guess. Perfect. I got the picture right at the end. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I'm having a hard time measuring these fish today. I haven't even checked the leaderboard. I'm not even sure. I think I need one more fish for a limit. Just gonna keep fishing, man. Oh yeah. The spot looked decent. There's definitely fish here. We're gonna have to eventually find some bigger ones, that's all. Not big, but again, first goal, limit. After that, figure it out. 12.75. All right, tiny guy. All right, guys, I just checked the standings. It's very early in the day. I'm sitting third. I mean, I'm not gonna think much of it. We're just gonna keep fishing. That's all we gotta do. We got a limit, guys. Yes, my first tournament where I actually got a limit, I will take it. I have no issues with that. This was one of my goals at this tournament. I wanted to just get out, be prepared, and have a plan to catch that limit, and I managed to do that. Now, we can focus in on some other waters. If I'm gonna fish here for a little bit, if I still keep catching the same size fish, I'm gonna move. We're just gonna, again, take it one cast at a time. Let's go. Oh, that's a good fish. Yes, that's gonna call. Don't go into the mortar. Oh, that's a good fish. Please get in the net. Oh my God. Freaking spinnerbait, baby. The wind picked up just a little bit. Hitting the shore. What a bite. I just felt weight at the end there. Good fish, man. That's solid fish. That's definitely gonna call right there. 100%. It's not gonna get to 17, but it will call out our smallest. All right. One last look. I love that spinnerbait bite, baby. White with a gold and silver blade. Perfect for both conditions. All right, let's keep at it. All right, the wind has picked up. 12:41. Still got a little bit of time. I have yet to catch another fish. Hopefully I can get rid of this 12.5 or 12.75 that I have. And then I have another 15 that I can also get rid of. So 2 good fish can really put me in a good spot. We're just gonna have to fish hard for the next 2 hours. This is the fish I needed. This is the fish I needed. Yes! Oh, I don't even know if I hit record in time, but I needed this fish so bad. That chatterbait came clutch. This was the spot for it. Oh no, there go my pliers. No, those were some nice pliers too. But I should have definitely leashed my pliers. All right, chatterbait fish is definitely gonna get us an upgrade. I think we may get 15 3/4 is gonna get rid of the 12, but we still have a 15, I think, sitting around somewhere. I think 16. Perfect. Oh, that's a good one. Oh no, not in the motor. Got in the motor. Felt so much bigger. Nope. That's just 15. That's not gonna work. Oh, I'm not gonna put this chatterbait down right now. So the morning started off pretty good. I knew in those conditions, I've caught them in the past before on a top water with just low winds around structure. I was able to catch myself a limit. As the day progressed, we got a few upgrades in as well, but the winds picked up and the fishing really seemed to have died. And with the time winding down and also knowing that I may be able to finish top 10, top 5, and if I'm able to get some really good fish, maybe even top 3, that pressure really started kicking in, and that's tournament fishing for you. You really have to have your mental game dialed in, cannot give up. I move over to the shoreline, which had like a shallower wheat flat around 7 to 10 feet. And the idea here was to cover as much water as I can and catch a couple largemouths on a chatterbait. I managed 2 fish, only 1 upgraded, and by this point, it was maybe like 40 or 30 minutes left in the tournament. And the only thing I had left in my back pocket was to go shallow, flip for some fish, throw the frog around, and hopefully get 1 big bite. But yeah, overall, the day was great. Continue watching to see where we finish. All right, time to put the chatterbait away. We're gonna do swing for the fences here. Hopefully get a big fish flipping in those pads. Small. All right, last half hour, I think. And just gonna tie on a frog here. I'm just gonna be able to cover the most of this lily pad area with the frog. And I mean, would it really be bass opener fishing if I'm not gonna fish a frog? Imagine I catch a 19 here. Might put me into top 3. Ah, at least I can dream. Oh, yes! First, no way! No way! This is the fish that I was fishing for! Oh my god! Guys, throw this. I mean, I can't even talk. Threw this frog around. That was awesome. Smashed it. Alright. Last one on the frog, I think. Thank you so much for watching till the end, guys. A little bit of excitement at the end over there. I knew that little section of lily pads would produce a fish. Just on the outside edge, there was a little channel running between the lily pads, and I waited till the end as I got closer to make that cast, and the fish just blew up. Got us some valuable inches. We finished top 5. Going home with $600. We crushed the 2 goals we set out for ourselves today, and I'm still fairly new to this. I really wanted that top 3 finish. My brother fished his first tournament and placed in the top 25, so great finish from him as well. Overall, the weekend was absolutely fantastic. We had the families out on the cottage. The kids absolutely enjoyed themselves. Great weekend of bass opener. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.